What is going on, my fellow navigators, and welcome back to another video. For today's discussion, I'm going to be giving you guys recommendations on how you can build up your sales traffic for your Pokemon card business, and ultimately how you can expand your network of customers. Now, the reason that I wanted to create this video, it's very timely because I'm actually going through the same thing right now. And if you've watched some of my recent videos, especially last week's live stream Q&A, I gave you guys some updates on the direction of the channel. And for today's purposes, we're going to be going deeper into some of those discussions. And what you're going to find through these recommendations is that you'll not only be expanding your customer base, but really the core of it as well is that you're also going to be building multiple revenue streams for your business. And that's really the intention behind some of the ideas that I have in place right now and that I'm working towards, and that should be complete here in the very near future. And I want to be able to help you guys to really expand your business as well, expand your customer base, and really create another revenue stream that can really make you flourish. But before we get rolling on today's discussion, do me that favor, guys. If you enjoy these conversations and you enjoy this investment talk, then go ahead and give me that double slap attack. One for that like button, one for that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified each and every time a new video drops, go ahead and thunder punch that notification bell so that you don't miss a single video. So as I said, everybody, one of the reasons that I wanted to create this video today is because I'm currently going through the process of expanding the PokéNav business itself. And I thought that some of the things that I'm going through right now, some of the tactics, some of the strategies that I'm utilizing to expand this business will also help many of you out there who are considering either starting a Pokemon card investing business or who have already started and are looking to expand. So one of the first things that I would recommend doing, whether you're just starting or you're, kind of a seasoned person, is if you haven't done so already, get your name out there on social media. Now, obviously, you guys know I've got different social media platforms, this being one of them. Now, the easiest way that I recommend that you can start or expand if you haven't done so already is getting a social media account on Instagram or Facebook, or preferably both. So on Instagram, if you've got products, this is a great place where you can post those products, post pictures. Really, I would make sure that you're posting high quality pictures of products that you have, or even short videos. Instagram is really a great resource that you can utilize to get your name out there and to get products in front of the eyes of a larger customer base. And again, that's really what the core of this conversation is about today, is trying to expand your overall network of customers. And Instagram is really a great place to do that. You don't need a whole lot of experience. You don't have to pay for anything like you would if you're trying to list products on eBay or Mercari. You can just simply take pictures of them, tell everyone what your prices are, and then people can just reach out to you directly. If you've got things like a PayPal account set up, then they can just pay you right through PayPal, and you can just communicate directly through Instagram. And in fact, that's the way that many people do business nowadays, is just strictly through Instagram and Facebook. Now, Facebook, you can also join groups. There's really a growing community of different Pokemon card groups that have arisen over the last year or so. And these are great because a lot of the time you can not only post products that you have for sale in these groups, but you can also find out about deals, discounts that other Facebook groups have and that maybe you can get a part of as well, and incorporate those products into your existing business. Also, there's other pages out there that you can either create yourself. You can create your own Facebook page, or you can host your products on there. Or as I said, you can also join these pages to perhaps get discounts or list your products on there as well. Everybody's probably familiar with Facebook Marketplace. That's been around for quite some time, but that's also a great resource that you can use as well to list those products. Now, kind of moving up the scale here, I would say those would probably be the easiest place to start. And as you guys know, I already have an Instagram. Facebook is something that I'm kind of dabbling in at this point. I haven't really grown that to the extent that I think I want to, but it is something that I am going to be growing over the next few months, just again to try to expand the business more fully. Now, a more difficult option, in my opinion, would be here on YouTube. Now, YouTube is more difficult in the sense that you have to be able to talk to a camera. You have to be able to convey your messages concretely and be able to get your message across. And then on top of that, you also have to be able to create valuable content that people are actually going to want to watch. Now, if you're able to do this, YouTube is really a great resource to really project yourself out to that wider audience. And there's a lot of different areas that you can pursue within YouTube itself and under this umbrella. So not only can you build credibility by providing information, providing insight, explaining your business, these are all ways that you can build credibility with your brand. And if people, I've said it before, if people can put a face to a product, they are going to trust you much more than just the average person selling on places like eBay or Mercari, where they don't have that actual interaction via some type of video, and also being able to garner information from the person that they're buying from. So I think YouTube is a great resource that you can utilize, but again, it does require a little bit more of you, and it does take a little bit more time to build that content up and to also garner a following on here. But ultimately, guys, this is something that I would highly recommend that you do if you haven't done it already. It's really, honestly, easier than it's ever been to try to promote a business with all of the resources out there. You just have to kind of put yourself out there and put your business in front of more eyes. And I think social media is definitely the place that you can do that. You just have to, you have to be willing to do it. And then on top of, building content, providing information on YouTube, you can also do things like box breaks. One of the things that I'm going to be including on this channel is weekly box breaks. This is also a great opportunity where you can build community, and you can also have another revenue stream under this umbrella of YouTube. So box breaks are becoming more and more popular. You're starting to see more and more content creators do these. And if you're able to house it under your own channel and really generate another revenue stream, that's just going to help grow your business even further. And on top of that, once you hit that 1,000 subscriber threshold, as well as the 4,000 watch hour threshold, you can start earning a residual income just off of the ad revenue that you can generate here on YouTube. So again, another income stream. You guys know that I'm big on diversification in all aspects of life, really, and this is just another way that you can have a more diverse way of generating revenue, getting yourself out there to a larger network of customers, and ultimately increasing your sales traffic. So beyond that, one of the other things that I would recommend and that I have done, or that I'm currently in the process of doing, is find which online selling platform works best for you. Now, as I said, you can go the most common route by going to places like eBay or Mercari and selling your products on there. But there's also downfalls to that as well. And to be quite honest with you, I've never done a whole lot of selling on either eBay or Mercari, but more specifically eBay, because that's the one that most people recognize, and that's where they try to break in. With eBay, especially, I'm not a big fan of the seller fees. And on top of that, you also have to worry about search rankings. So if your listings don't rank very high in the search engine, you're just not going to get seen. That's where, the previous examples of building up your social media platform and really getting your brand image out there to more people, getting it in front of more eyes. That's where it really helps in this endeavor as well. Because for me, what I'm doing is I'm going to be building, or am building, a website right now where I will be housing products, where I will be hosting box breaks where people can purchase into the box breaks itself. And again, the reason that I prefer to go this route is because you can house everything under your own brand name, and you can have kind of a one-stop shop that people can go to. But you really have to do the groundwork beforehand and really get yourself a little more well known, which I think we've done pretty well at that here on this channel. And so we've built a larger community that people understand my business ethics. People understand how I like to operate, and they also understand that I do have credibility in this hobby. But it's taken months and months to be able to build that, so it is a game of patience. But again, my route that I'm taking and that I would recommend that you start looking at is perhaps building your own website. Now, for me, what I'm utilizing is Shopify. Shopify is really great. It makes it super, super easy to create a website, to house products on. They do all of the tracking for you. There's different tiers that you can sign up for Shopify. For myself, I'm just doing the basic, which is about $30 a month, which is not bad. And then for payments, I just go through Shopify payments. And with that, I'm not paying any percentages or seller fees on products that I'm selling. So outside of maybe just credit card payment costs, then I'm really keeping everything in my pocket. And as you guys know, I've said it before, one of my big mantras, it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. That was Robert Kiyosaki that said that, and that's something that's held true for me for a long, long time. It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. And really, this is a way for me to keep more in my pocket and also to have more of a one-on-one interaction with my customers and with my community. And that's really the main thing here, is you're wanting to build more community, more value for your community and for your customers. Also on your websites, and the thing that I have planned as well, is that you can not only sell products on there, but you can also share information there as well. So on my website, I'll be posting blogs, reports for customers to look at, for the community to look at, so that they can get a better idea of where the market is at, and if the products that I have on there is a good purchase for them and for their situation. But what I want to drive home more than anything is that ultimately the goal should be to distinguish yourself from everyone else. It's this market is getting more and more competitive each and every day. And so if you're trying to build a business around Pokemon card investing, then you really have to be able to distinguish yourself. And I think, just in a recap, some of the best ways to do that is to, one, get your name out there on the social media platforms, whether that's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I think those are all really great resources that you can utilize. Once you've done the groundwork and you've built a community, you've built your brand up to a point that you can really expand, then I would recommend perhaps looking at building a website as well, just as I'm doing, so that you can house that under that brand name and really have that one-stop shop that people can come to, not just for products, not just for information, but also because they support you and they support your business. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. Hopefully this video has been beneficial to you. It also gives you a little bit of insight as to where the direction of this channel is heading and some of the intentions that I have, not just for you guys, but really to expand this brand, which is PokéNav. And I'm super excited about it, super excited to offer it to you guys. And hopefully you'll take some of the recommendations here today to expand your own business as well. Other than that, guys, I will see you all next time. My name is PokéNav. I'm here to help you navigate the world of Pokemon, one video at a time, and I will see you all in the next video.